Welcome to Camp America's Tell Me Small. Welcome to another episode of Tell Me
Small. Woo! It's our third episode now, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
I lost count. We have a permanent residency.
We have a new home, finally.
The Tell Me Small shelves. We have our American goodies. We have me and Alex.
We have some French cereal.
Because we couldn't read and thought it was Cinnamon Toast Crunch and it was Croc Chanel. Chanel! She's an African grey. Sorry. Carry on.
Lucky Charms, amazing. And we've got some cool Camp America stickers, which are they being released to the public?
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe we could do a giveaway.
Maybe. I'm quite attached to them.
Yeah, Phoebe's really attached to those stickers.
Anyway, so today's whole episode is basically the fair debrief. So we're going to be talking about congratulations if you did get placed at the fairs.
Woo!
Woo! Good job. You can hear George in the back there.
Woo!
And then also if you didn't get placed at the fair, which is absolutely fine, and then also an exciting announcement.
An exciting, yes. That would make
Yes,
sense,
English, yeah.
Right? Anglais, yeah.
So, yeah.
No, honestly, it was amazing to meet so many of you over the couple of days. We had hundreds of people turn up. Obviously, we were on the door for quite a lot of the time, and it was so nice to chat to loads of you.
You made our job really hard because there were so many of you, but it's fine. We love it.
You did. There was a lot of people coming in.
Yeah.
It's amazing. We like to see that, though. Loads of people got placed. Loads of people didn't. It's completely fine either way. There's more recruitment fairs that are going to be announced if you want to come along to one of those.
That's our exciting announcement.
Sorry. That can be like the teaser trailer part, and then they actually put the real part at the end.
Rewind.
But don't worry, because you can still get hired online at another fair. There's loads of ways you can get hired, right?
Yeah, I mean, I went to a recruitment fair in Birmingham 2017. I didn't actually go to camp until 2022, but it's fine, that's another story. And I didn't get hired at the fair. I was a little bit disheartened. I spoke to all these amazing camps and no one was hiring for my job role. And to be honest, I was a bit quiet. I was a little bit, it's very overwhelming going to a fair. But I ended up getting an email from Pontiac. They wanted to hire me, had my interview, and to be honest, it was quite a nice way to do it as well. So there's no perks to get in. Well, there is perks, but it doesn't matter which way you get hired. As long as you get to summer camp, that's the main thing. So if you didn't get placed, you could literally get an email tomorrow with a placement. And I believe that's kind of like where you're meant to be.
Yeah.
Like the right camp will find you. That sounds really awful. I hate myself for saying that.
It's
that
cringy.
sounds so cheesy.
But no, but it is true. It is very true. All of us, we love our camps here at Camp America because they're our camp.
Yeah.
And they found us and we sort of found them in a weird way.
It's like our place.
Yeah.
It's like where I was meant to be.
Yeah.
So I just don't get disheartened if you didn't get placed. I know it can be a bit of a bummer, but...
No place I'd rather be.
Didn't realise it was a Jet2 advert.
Yeah. Oh, it actually is?
Yeah. Yeah, I got on a plane the other day and they actually played Jess Glynn through the plane.
On the Jet2 plane?
On the Jet2 plane.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm very, very satisfied.
How did you feel though when you didn't get hired at the fair? How did it make you feel?
Crap.
Yeah.
A little bit. It just kind of feels like no one wants you. I spoke to lots of different camps, but I probably could have spoken to more. I think I had in my head the top 3 camps that I wanted to go to, and then when I didn't get a place, they wasn't hiring for what I wanted, I was a little bit knocked down and a bit disheartened. And it was also quite a small fair, so there wasn't as many options as what we have today, because it was 6 years ago?
Yeah.
It makes me sound really old.
Wow.
I was only 17 when I went, so I was quite young as well.
Mad.
But yeah, I mean, I travelled all the way to Birmingham as well from Essex.
Did you?
Yeah, me and my mum and dad stayed in a hotel. I was eager beaver. I was keen. I wanted to go.
You wanted to get hired.
Yeah. So it kind of came away a bit disheartened. But then I decided to defer anyway because of, I think it was A-levels or something. But nothing beats when you get that email after you've been after you've had a bit of a knockdown, when you get that email about a camp wanting to interview you. That's like a pick me up.
Nice boost.
And I believe I ended up where I was meant to be anyway. But
100%.
I think if I was to give anyone more tips on going to a fair, where I could have improved, was probably just to be more open and talk to more people. And also, I just wasn't very loud. Not that you have to be loud, but I kind of didn't sell myself enough. So you don't need to be all in your face and everything, but you need to have you have to be able to sell yourself even if you're an introvert.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably where I failed a little bit and where I've kind of grown over the years.
Definitely. I think that's good as well for people who have been, for example, and didn't get placed. it might have been quite overwhelming when they walked into the doors and they see all these camp
It's a scary
directors.
place.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't need to be, and like we try and sell it as the fact that it's not, but ultimately you're putting a load of people in the same room that want the same job.
Yeah.
So I think it's just important to remember that you're interviewing them as much as they're interviewing you.
Definitely.
Because like I sat down at a few camps and they probably would have offered me a position had I been a little bit more keen, but I just didn't. I feel like you get the vibe.
Yeah.
And like every camp's great, but for different people. So I think the camps that I spoke to just weren't right for me. And it was fate.
So there is nothing to worry about. There's loads of time. So many different methods of way of being hired. I spoke to loads of youths who came out. Some were like super happy. They're like, I'm in place.
It's also really hard as well when you don't get placed and you see everyone else getting placed. That's obviously going to make you feel a bit crap as well.
But honestly, don't worry. There's loads of chances.
Come.
Oh, shout out, by the way, to a guy, I've forgotten his name, I'm so sorry, that came all the way from the Netherlands for the Birmingham Recruitment Fair.
I really hope you got placed.
He got placed, yeah. He did, so congratulations to you. Bless him, he came all the way.
That beats my Essex to Birmingham.
It does, doesn't it? And then
Topper.
I think a few people came from Dublin as well, so congrats to them that they came all the way.
If we're doing shout outs, can I shout out my guy that had the scrapbook?
Oh, was his name Joe?
Joe,
Yeah.
scrapbook.
He was unreal, wasn't he?
Yeah. So that's obviously one way that you can make yourself stand out and kind of take what we've seen and use it to your own good, I guess, at the next recruitment fairs if you're planning to come to a recruitment fair in the future. This one guy made a scrapbook and it was amazing. He literally went straight up to the camp, showed him the scrapbook and was like, this is me, this is what I do, this is what I want to go there. And like obviously you don't have to, I don't want a million scrapbooks at a recruitment fair, that's not what I'm saying. Like, I don't want everyone to copy this guy's idea because it was brilliant. But you just kind of need to think of a way to make yourself stand out a little bit, whether that be on your application that you print off or even in what you wear. Like it's not a formal interview. You don't have to come, like you need to come representing you almost. So definitely. I don't know. I think you just need to think of ways to stand out and make it really clear that that's where you want to be. Because camp directors are out there, they're forward, and they love things like that.
And the scrapbook as well will help. So say if you are someone that maybe struggles to talk to someone on your first time in like a job interview sort of aspect, having that scrapbook to have almost like a mini portfolio might remind you of your skills. So when you're showing it to them, oh yes, I do horse riding.
Because I get nervous and I forget what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I might have all these like great things about me planned in my head to say, but I'll go up to a camp director and be like, because they can be a bit intimidating. So I think even if you've got like if you put a video on your application and then you bring that and you're like, oh hi, actually here's my video, you can watch this, I'll wait here, and then like just so they can see a little bit more about you. They might not watch the whole thing, but you've come prepared. Like actually I came with an album because I was applying for dance and art, so I had a whole load of my paintings and a whole load of videos of me dancing. Wow. And I showed them at the fair. Obviously clearly I wasn't good enough, but awkward.
Ooh, sore subject.
No, it's fine. Pontiac wanted me to dance.
Exactly. And honestly, we met so many people those couple of days at Birmingham and Edinburgh, and honestly, everyone I met was so lovely, and I'm sure that...
Yeah, you're a great bunch.
Yeah, they might not get placed now, but you will get placed at some point, I'm sure.
Yeah. One thing we do want to make clear is that parents can't come in. So obviously, if people are travelling far, your parents are going to be with you, and it's really nice for us to see when you guys come out and get hired, and then you can just see the pure joy on like your parents' faces. So like obviously they can be in the area, they can go to coffee shops nearby, but they're not actually allowed in the fair room just because you have to go to camp by yourself. So camp directors want to be able to see that you're independent and that you can fight for something that you want on your own without mum and dad over the shoulder.
Definitely. They can queue up with you, like in the line,
yeah.
But as soon as you enter the building, they've unfortunately got to go to like a coffee shop or something just because,
So we just want to make sure everyone's aware because a few people wouldn't, and we don't want any upset parents.
We shall make it clear in our emails. Oh, yeah.
So keep an eye out for our emails.
We might even have some teasers of where the next recruitment fairs are as well, right?
Well, you've already told us.
I didn't tell them where.
Well, we got it in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Friday, okay? We're all a bit tired. It's been a hectic week.
We've been making the podcast room.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Oh, yes, that's true. How did you celebrate Happy Thanksgiving?
Worked. I posted Thanksgiving on Camp America's page.
Yeah.
And then I had a McDonald's.
Did you?
Yeah.
What's your order? How do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although this time, I did push the boat out this time. I had a £4 meal with cheese, but my usual order is a cheeseburger Happy Meal.
And you get the Squishmallows in it at the minute.
Yeah, I'm collecting them.
Yeah.
That makes me sound like I eat McDonald's all the time. I really don't. It's only when I go out.
That's my mum's Christmas present sorted. A couple of those Squishmallows. Happy days. Yeah.
Very American.
Exactly, yeah.
What's your order?
Oh, I don't know. I like the selects, but they got so expensive. The chicken select
to be fair, me and my mum went for the drive-thru and my dad got, he's going to really hate me for exposing this, he got a Big Mac, 20 nugs for all of us to share, and an apple pie. So not that bad. And then me and mum got quarter pounder meals with cheese. And it was about 30 quid.
I know.
For Macca's.
Macca's is not cheap anymore, no. I'm convinced.
I need to go back to my Happy Meals. Sorry, Dad. He watches the podcast too.
Oh, does he? Hello.
Yeah.
That's cute your mum and dad watch that though.
Oh yeah, they sit down, cup of coffee. Holly's mum and dad sit down with a glass of Prosecco to watch it.
Really?
Hi, Holly's mum and dad.
Hello. Wait, what's Holly's mum's name? Zoe? No.
Zoe and Jonathan.
Zoe and Jonathan, hello!
She's going to hate us for that.
Yeah, she is.
Okay, now we're just chatting a load of rubbish.
Yes, now we can talk about the recruitment fairs that are coming up. We are going on tour again to Manchester, Glasgow, and London.
Yes, so we'll be in Glasgow. I always say it wrong. I say Glasgow.
It is Glasgow.
We'll be in Glasgow and Manchester on the 1st of February. So our team are splitting up. So me, Matt, and George will be in Manchester. Yep.
0161.
And Holly, and Sophie will be in Manchester with us.
Yes, true.
And then Holly and Alex will be in Glasgow with the rest of the team.
Who's Alex?
Some guy that's in a photo, I don't know.
Oh, right.
We don't like Alex.
Oh, we love Alex. Oh. Special place in my heart.
Yeah. And then we'll also be in London on Saturday the 3rd of February. So obviously we are going to be spamming socials with all the information you need. There's so many camps coming. They're bigger fairs than the November fairs which we've just had. So obviously placement rate is high.
More chance to get hired.
Yeah. So we'll obviously be telling you which camps to be going nearer to the time.
Hold on. Where's this?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Continue. Sorry.
We just got cut off by our cameraman.
Cut
Sorry.
it out. Can we carry on?
You can carry on.
Yay, okay. And I forgot what I was saying.
Sorry.
Recruitment fairs and chances to be hired, right?
Yeah, so basically keep an eye out over our social media. You might even want to set on or put your notifications on for when we post so that you can see all the up-to-date information, the camps that are going, and just get yourself ready, you know.
Yeah, 100%. And I will be giving out Q Jump tickets again, so...
It's Q Jump Matt.
Q Jump Matt. Oh, that's quite cool. That is my job, right?
That is your singular job. It's the only thing he does.
That's what I do here.
Joking, he does a lot.
Oh, I don't know about that one. No, yeah, so if you email me, again, we can get a VIP Q Jump thing sorted. If you are a sporty person with a special skill, or you've been to a musical theatre school, very arts and craftsy,
Sorry.
please email me as well, because I might even be able to sort you out a sporty, skilled VIP pass thing, which is different, but we're going to find out how. So, yeah.
Yeah. So again, just to repeat in case you weren't listening before, we will be in Glasgow. What?
Just how you said it.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we'll be in Glasgow and Manchester the 1st of February, and then London on the 3rd of February. So be there or be square.
That was really, really cringy.
I don't want to...
Honestly, be yourselves, like we said before.
I'm done with talking.
Phoebe's done, it's Friday. Be yourself, come prepared, bring a bottle of water, and I'm sure you guys will do amazing. We'll probably do a few more podcasts about
we'll
these.
do a podcast near the time of of our tips and tricks and things like that, and what we suggest you do and what we suggest you don't do, I guess.
Don't do, yeah. But
bring
also
your
give
parents.
us some feedback as well. If you went to the fair and you didn't get hired, or you did get hired,
Let us know how we can do it better.
Yeah, definitely.
And how we can support you better, because we want to make sure that every applicant feels kind of special.
Yeah, and I tell you what, next time we do a podcast or a recruitment podcast, we'll go through the feedback sheet.
Also, if you have any questions, feel free to email them to either myself or Matt, and we can answer them on here and basically have a Q&A session.
That'd be quite
That'd
fun.
be really fun.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
We've done a few lives, but you have to answer the lives straight away.
Yeah.
Whereas with a feedback question like podcast, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. What email do you want to go into, mine or yours?
We'll do it to mine. Yeah. So we'll put that on the website or the story that we upload the video with.
Yeah. So check. If not, you can always DM us on Instagram and we can still answer it. But it would be really great for you guys if we could actually prepare. We want to prepare you as much as we can. So if you've got any I can't take anything seriously right now because George is dancing behind the camera.
George is currently doing Fortnite dances behind the camera. So
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Anyway,
think that's about it in terms of the post-recruitment fair. Well done. Congratulations if you did get hired. Don't worry if you didn't. Honestly, there's so many more chances. Woo! And
it's still so early. Camp's like still 8 months away or 7 months away.
oh yeah, it's so many months.
Still ages away.
Yeah.
Sorry, all I can think about is going to the Taylor Swift movie.
Oh my gosh, when did that go out of the cinema?
Like ages ago. I've waited a while.
So how are you watching it tonight?
Yeah, at the cinema.
What? But it came out ages ago, so should it only is in the
She's
cinema?
in demand.
Is she?
Yeah.
But I've seen the American ones and they look cool with the popcorn flying around and like everyone's dancing.
Best believe we'll be having popcorn flying around.
It's going to be you three at the front of the stage and everyone else is going to be throwing popcorn at you.
Fine by me. Absolutely fine by me. And anyone that's judging me for liking Taylor Swift, wait until you go to camp and then you'll come out Swiftie.
You'll love Taylor Swift.
You don't have a choice. It's a camp rite of passage, really.
I prefer Harry Styles, but he's gone bald recently, and imagine being bald.
He looks like Jackson Avery. He does.
I kind of see that actually, to be fair.
He really
yeah.
does.
I had a dream about him the other night. That
Jackson Avery. Me too, babe.
Harry Styles, and like I walked past him, and there was some random bald guy, and I was like, alright, cool. And then I realised it was Harry Styles. I was like, and then my dream was over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In real life, that'd be a lot more cooler.
It was like the backing song, like.
No, it's not an advert.
That would have been funner.
He would have done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, we're going off track now.
Yeah.
But you guys are amazing. Unlucky if you didn't get hired this time. You know, I'm saying unlucky because it is. They're going to get hired next time.
There is hope still. Honestly, so many people get placed online. Like, not everyone gets placed at a recruitment fair. It might not be best for your personality type, or you might not feel comfortable with it. But we obviously encourage you to do it because it's a great way to actually find the camp that you like the look of and like feel comfortable at. But yeah, it's completely up to you, and yeah, you will get placed.
I've actually spoken to more applicants just on the phone or on email that actually got placed online as well than at the recruitment fair. So it's so common. Don't worry about it. And obviously, if you want to come along,
back to the recruitment fairs because Birmingham isn't too far away from Manchester and Edinburgh's not too far away from Glasgow.
It is one train across.
So you know what to expect now. You don't need to be nervous. So give it another shot. And there's also new camps here. So
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'll know our names. You can be like, hey Matt, hey Phoebe, high five us as you go in. You're going to be the regulars for.
I mean, someone did tell me I recognise your voice.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if that was creepy or if I liked it, but
it was kind of cute. You guys kept on being like, "Oh, we recognise you guys from the podcast." It was actually really nice.
It was really nice. Yeah, so say hello, please.
Definitely.
Yeah, we was a bit starstruck.
We're always up for a little chat as well. Like if you're waiting outside and you see me walking along, just chat to me about camp.
Someone asked me about Pontiac, and I literally think I was talking to her for about an hour. So
don't ask us. Make
sure you got time. But yeah, so keep an eye on our socials. Get those notifications on for all of our posts so you don't miss anything. And yeah, we'll see you at the recruitment fair, hopefully.
Awesome. Sounds
good.
We
go again.
See you next week.
Next week?
Another episode.
Oh, yeah, we'll be back here.
Okay,
yeah.
Awesome. Episode 4 then of...
Well, if this is 3 plus 1 is 4.
Oh, yeah, quick maths. Like it. Right. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I love how this time you would occasionally just like
I like
talk,
that. That's cool.
and we would be like, George's our cameraman. He's just chilling.
Alright, if you guys just want to clap so I can sync the audio.
3, 2, 1. No, just once, babe.
1.
Oh, sorry.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, great.
I was doing like air.
Make sure to hit subscribe and head over to our Spotify to hear some more of what we have to say.